Hola, hoy vamos a hablar de la diferencia entre tú y usted. Hi, today we are going to speak about the difference between tú and usted. Spanish is a formal language, as I said before. So we have two different subject pronouns for you, right? We can use the formal or respectful you or the friendly and informal you, okay? So, tú means you, but it's a friendly and informal you, okay? Informal, I missed the L here, okay? And usted means you as well, but it is the respectful form or the formal you, okay? So, Spanish is a formal language. El español es un lenguaje, un idioma formal. That means that there are situations where we have to use the formal form to address, the formal pronoun to address somebody, okay? That is what is expected socially of us when we address somebody that we are not acquainted with, or somebody that is much older than us, or somebody whose status or hierarchy requires a respectful distance, okay? So these are the social expectations of the Spanish language, right? So for example, if I'm talking to a relative or to a friend, okay, or to a colleague with whom I have a good relationship, then we usually, nowadays, we use the informal or friendly you, that is tú. However, when we talk to somebody we are just meeting, right? Or somebody that is just being introduced to us, or somebody we have just met in the street to ask for something, or a customer, a client, or we go to a shop to buy something, okay? We are buying something at the market, we are buying something at a mall, or we are talking to our manager, to a VP, okay? There we always use usted. Also when we address, usually, when we address somebody that is much older than us, right? Because elderly people, we just show respect to them by treating them usted, which is a respectful and formal you, okay? So there is also a difference how we conjugate these, because usted is conjugated as he or as she or as it. So, for example, if I want to ask somebody, how are you? If I want to use an informal pronoun, I will ask, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Okay? ¿Cómo estás or ¿cómo estás tú? Right? Remember, in Spanish we can omit the subject pronoun. But if I want to use a respectful you, I will ask, ¿cómo está? Right? Or ¿cómo está usted? Okay? Same as if I were asking how is he? Okay? Because it is conjugated the same. ¿Cómo está él? Or ¿cómo está ella? Or ¿cómo está usted? Right? For example, if I'm going to the market and I want to buy say a kilo apples, I will also address the salesman as usted. I will ask him, I will say, ¿cómo está usted? ¿Cómo está usted? Or say, for example, when we hand him hand him the money, we will say tome, okay? Tome is the imperative of the verb tomar, which is to take, right? So I will say tome, take, in the imperative form. If I were using the tú, the informal you, I would say toma, okay? So for example, I want to hand over something to my sister. I will say toma, right? But if I'm handing over something to somebody in the street or somebody at a shop, I will say tome. I will use the usted, the formal you, right? There is also a formal you plural, but that is used in Spain and not in Latin America. For example, as I told you before, the you plural in Spain is vosotros. Vosotros is the informal you, and ustedes would be the formal you plural, right, in Spain. In Latin America, however, we only use ustedes. We do not use vosotros, right? So we use ustedes formally or informally. So when we are talking to you plural, right, to a group of people, we do not identify between formal and informal. We only use ustedes. But in Spain, they would say vosotros for a group of friends, vosotros habéis ido, for example, right? Vosotros habéis ido. That means you have gone. Or formally they would say ustedes han ido, for you have gone, in the plural, right? Formally. I guess in Latin America it is a bit more simple because we only use this form, and in Latin America this one is not used, right? So, but at least I want you to identify mainly this here, right? Tú and usted. Tú is informal, usted is respectful and formal. So when you just show up at a job and you're new, you usually address everybody that is above you as usted. It is a very bad sign and rude, and it's not nice to address people as tú, mainly people that are above you at a job, right? Mainly when you are new. So really it's socially important to really know how to use tú and usted. So thanks for watching. Remember, if you have any questions, you can send them to me via the blog or through YouTube. So I hope I see you in the next class. Bye, thanks.